Okay, the next story we're going to read is called Never Give Up. It's an argumentative text that states a claim. Authors of argumentative texts write to share their arguments or beliefs with their readers. They take a position or have an opinion on the topic they are writing about. So we're going to talk about identifying claims. So that is our anger chart for today. Well, that was not supposed to be a big D. Hold on. Identify. Can't spell. Claims. When you read an argumentative text, look for the claim. Good morning, Malaya. Everybody should be writing this, please. You want to move right up here? Okay. Yeah. You can sit right up here in front of the desk. You don't have to be behind there. If you want to go right here, you'll be well away from everybody else. Yes, sir. Hold on. Yeah. Why do I have a what?
A phone case, but not a phone.
My phone's right here. It doesn't. This doesn't hold it with my phone case on. So I have to make them separate. Okay, so we're gonna list some claims. So the first one, the claim is the position the author takes on a subject. The claim is the position the author takes on a subject. That's the first one. Alex, you writing this down, buddy? You writing this down, sir? What? It's okay. Just put it back on. The claim is the author's opinion. Nathan, will you shut the door, please? Thank you, sir. The claim is a statement that the author tries to prove. Yes, Jaden. Go ahead. The claim will come at the beginning of the text.
Is that why when they say in the report they say I claim that and then they say whatever?
Uh-huh. claim will solve a problem or answer a question. And the last one, the author will include facts and evidence to prove the claim. The author will include facts and evidence to prove the claim. Make a claim saying that having brown eyes is better, makes me a smarter person. That's a claim that I'm saying. Now I can prove that, kind of, by saying, well, I have brown eyes and I'm super smart. And then I can say 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a lot of people in here that brown eyes and they're smart too. That's what I'm claiming. Or I can say ice cream is better on a cone.
Tastes the same. Tastes the same.
Okay, so I could have facts. Okay, I could take a survey and say, if you like ice cream on a cone, raise your hand. All y'all heathens. I'm just kidding. Or I could say vanilla ice cream is better than chocolate.
No, it's not. No, it's
Okay, I think vanilla's better because more things are mixed into vanilla than chocolate.
I don't like chocolate.
I'm not a big fan of chocolate. So I'm making a claim. If I say my favorite part of the day is when y'all go home, I'm claiming that that's my favorite part of the day. I have facts to prove that I'm a lot happier after 1:30 in the afternoon.
So you don't have to mess with all of us?
I don't have to make sure children are doing what they're supposed to. Or my favorite days of the week are
Saturday and Sunday.
Wednesdays. My favorite day of the school week is Wednesday.
How?
Because,
We don't have school.
Oh, yeah.
no, you do have school.
But you don't
You just don't have face-to-face school. That's my claim. So an author makes a claim. He states his opinion about something. So in our reading, the author's going to make a claim of some sort, and then it's going to have facts to prove it. In writing, sometimes you state your opinion. I could write about my favorite day of the week being Wednesday, and I could write down all the facts of all the things I get done on Wednesday when I do not have children sitting in front of me.
Can I go?
The bathroom, yeah. So there are, or my favorite type of food is anything with pasta.
I'm kind of. Yeah, me too.
Okay, so that's my opinion, and I can have facts to prove that is my opinion. So an argumentative text is somebody trying to claim that their thing is right. When we talk about the presidential election, they make claims that they're going to do something better than the other person that's running against them, and they make their claim that, you know, what's a good one that is okay, so we had the two people that were running for president. We had Trump and Biden. Now, they both made claims, okay? So they both made arguments of why they would fit better in the position of President of the United States. Then they had facts to back that up. They had people that backed them up.
And you can even also go like even far back to a long time ago to use those facts as well.
Right. So identifying the claim is you're trying to figure out what the author is trying to prove in the text. What they're trying to get you to either believe in or to not believe in the text. Okay, now we're going to open up our book to page 170. 170, please. Yeah, regular book. This book right here.
And then yes, you're gonna read the story about plants.
Yes.
Wait, what page?
170. Okay.
Oh.
Now, so the title is Never Give Up. This is an argumentative text. We already know that the argumentative text is what the author uses to persuade or to get you to believe in the point that they're trying to make in the text. So what do you think the purpose of an argumentative text or this never give up text would be? What do you think the purpose of this would be? Christopher?
Like if you give up, they just don't want you to give up. They want you to keep trying until you get it.
170. Okay. All right. All right. Anybody else want to tell me what the purpose for reading this would be? Thank you for raising your hand. Yes, Gabby, go for it.
Understanding what their plan is.
Okay, maybe what their plan is. So if you look at these highlighted big words right here, persistence pays off, giving up is a bad habit, challenge yourself to grow. These are the separate topics under this one big short read. Okay, so the whole thing is about never giving up, but then we have 3 different encounters, that 3 different claims of why you should never give up.
Well, there's a lot of things.
There are. All right, so let's look at the top right here. It says, from taking a test to climbing a mountain, life is all about facing challenges. At times, these challenges want to back down or run as fast as you can in the other direction. Here's why you shouldn't. Persistence pays off. We'll have to show them the car trip. No, we're doing reading. When you work to meet a challenge, you get stronger, smarter, and braver. You have to because challenges require hard work and endurance. They make you push yourself beyond what comes easily to you. You learn practice and build the skills you need to get the job done. Doing all this does just help you meet a particular challenge. It makes you more prepared for the next one. And it builds the kind of confidence that lets you say, I've got this. Speaking of being prepared for a challenge, be sure to do your research. Get tips from others who have succeeded at the same task. Find out what they did to get ready and learn what obstacles they faced on the way to success. This knowledge will give you a head start and increase your odds of succeeding. Giving up is a bad habit. 171. Kalani. 171. There's another important reason to confront challenges. Backing down can become a habit. Not a good kind, like flossing or making your bed, but the bad kind, like biting your nails. It's tempting to think giving up just this once is no big deal, but when you do, it's easier to give up the next time. Instead of giving up, be dauntless. Tell yourself you won't quit no matter what. Tell yourself the task is worth doing. Tell yourself you can do it with focus and dedication. Think about how good you'll feel if you achieve your goal and picture that success in your mind. Challenge yourself to grow. It's important to keep something else in mind too. Success won't always be the outcome. Sometimes we try our best and still fail to achieve a goal. Believe it or not, that's another reason to persist when you face challenges. Failure helps you learn and grow and get stronger. Maybe even more than success does. When you fail at a challenge, what matters is trying again. Keep in mind that others value your efforts, no matter what the outcome, and you should too. Working hard and not giving up teaches you courage. The more courage you have, the more you believe in yourself, and that leads to success. So whatever you do, keep on going. Rise to the next challenge. There's no stopping you. What claim does the author make in paragraph 1? Up here at the top. What claim does the author make in this paragraph?
He claims that challenges can be overwhelming.
Okay, that challenges can be overwhelming. All right, what else? Not really that we're up on this very one right here. Okay, yes, challenges can be overwhelming. But is he claiming that they're overwhelming, or is he claiming that we face challenges? We need to meet challenges rather than running from them. They can be overwhelming, but we need to meet them head on. What reason does the author give for the argument that one should never give up? Let me say that again. What reasons does the author give for the argument that one should never give up?
That giving up helps you grow.
Giving up helps you, or not giving up? Not
giving up.
Okay.
Not giving up will make you push yourself beyond.
All right, it'll make you push yourself a little bit harder. Okay, what else?
That's not really.
Charles?
Failing on a challenge helps you build confidence.
It helps you build confidence. Meeting challenges makes you stronger, smarter, and braver to face your next life challenge. Giving up is a bad habit. Failure also makes you grow. Who is the audience that the author is writing to in this argumentative text? Who's he writing it to? Us meaning what? Kids. Why do you think the author wants kids to know that they should face life challenges rather than running from them? Everybody needs to sit up, please. Everybody needs to sit up.
He wants us to know because we're young, or we get afraid of a lot of things.
Uh-huh.
The author doesn't want us to give up.
They don't want you to give up. He wants you to be prepared.
For when we get older.
He wants you to be prepared for as you're growing. Very good. All right, you're going to need your green and white book out. Your green and white book. Green and white book. We're going to page 137. 137. I'm going to give you one in just a second. See if I can remember what your number was. Now let's review our runs.
I feel like I've seen this.
Yeah, that's Condoleezza Rice. We'll learn better. Let's review what our runs reading strategy is.
There's a mix of math and reading in there, right?
Huh?
In that notebook.
Yes, there's math and reading in here. All right, so our runs reading strategy is R is read the title first and underline, make a prediction, put in your stop dots. Jordan, sit up, buddy. Kamani, sit up. Jaden, sit up. U means underline keywords in the question as you read them before anything else. N, now read the entire passage, stopping at each stop dot to write important information from that chunk or that 137. And then S means to search the entire passage for each question and answer, underlining where you found it in the answer, for where you found it in the text for text evidence. Stop dot is just a small section of chunking that you use to, how to explain it? Just make the passage a little bit smaller. Okay, so what I would probably say is a chunk would probably be about maybe 2 paragraphs. You don't want it to be too big because then it defeats the purpose. Okay, so I want you to do the R in the U, the R in the U. So you're going to read the title, underline it, make a prediction, put in your stop dots, and then underline the keywords in the question, and then you're going to stop right there. Yes, Charles?
Where are the questions? I do not see them.
Yeah, there's no.
What?
Yep.
You're back there. 141. Let's go. Hold on. I'm going to change stories. Ooh. Let's. Hold on. I'm going to change stories. Just give me a second, guys, to find which one I want to do. Okay, let's go to page 159. We'll do the Antarctica one. Okay, so everybody should have their green and white book on their desk.
Which page?
159. He's not that asleep. Sit up. All right, so you're doing the R and the U. Yes, ma'am.
What if 2 paragraphs are spread out like this?
Just do one paragraph, yeah. Or just do or cut the paragraph in half. Just kind of do like a smaller chunk right here.
Wait, we only do one paragraph?
No, baby. You're doing R and the U.
And where always the line is?
So, huh? Our reading strategy. No. No. Move back. So, trying.
Antarctica.
So we're gonna make a prediction. Okay, of what this passage is gonna be about. We're not actually reading the passage yet. We're only just putting in our stop dots and then underlining the key words in the text. Jordan and Amari, y'all need to sit up. Jordan. What's up, buddy? Y'all need to sit up. You need to stand up. This up. What do you think the passage is going to be about?
I don't know.
Okay. So we're gonna put in our stop dot. That is just a chunk of information. So we're gonna put a dot here. Dot here. There. There. Yes, Daddy. What? Now you're gonna read the question. And you're gonna underline the key word in the question.
I know.
Wait.
Your attitude is not appreciated today. It's chip.
I know. I'm tired
book now. Yes, Christopher, I mean Charles,
Christopher, I'm Charlie.
I knew that.
Oh, what do we do when we're done?
You just sit there quietly while I work with, while other people finish.
Okay.
Okay. Read number 2.
I know what they do now.
No, we're gonna do it together. Now read number 2. Statement.
Watch, stay, S-T-A-T.
Which
S-T-A-T-E-M-E-N-T.
statement evidence Antarctica Antarctica has extreme yeah temperature. Okay, so now, what are my key words in number 2? Temperature, okay. Antarctica. Extreme. Statement. Evidence. Does not. No, probably not provide. Okay? Alright. Number 3. Yes, sir. What can I do? Chris is out there at the moment. Okay, number 3. Jordan, Amari, sit up, stand up if you need to. You gotta stand up, bud. Did you underline all the keywords in the questions, Jayana? Okay, you're just reading the questions, just the question, not the answers, and you're gonna underline keywords that'll help you find the answers in the question. Okay? Go ahead and do that now. Alright, number 3. Read it.
What
Conclude. I'm not lunch right now.
You want to
Bubbles.
Wait, did he say that?
No, you spelled it out.
Oh,
Bubbles. Eyes. Eyes. your book out and stop putting that eraser, please. It'll make me have a heart attack over here.
And this and I'm done?
We should just take away our desks. Why do we have to wake up so early? Your chair's not too bad. How do you like work? This is not what our school that's all kids do.
You know what Antarctica is yet?
Oh, yeah, we know what it is.
Because I'm about to say it about 40 times the amount. If you have raise your hand if you've not done your lunch choice thing yet. Okay, are y'all school lunch?
I'm level
1, 2,
I have to go over
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 13. Thank you, ma'am.
extras and slow. You want to go?
Okay, now we have done the R and the U, so let's check over our R and U. Alright, so our R means to underline the title. Read it. It says Antarctica. Antarctica, which I know is a place, a continent. So my prediction is going to be that it is about the continent Antarctica. Alright, so now I'm going to put my stop dots in. So I'm going to start at the top here, put about a little chunk here. So I would probably say about each paragraph is its own little chunk. Going to the next page. Alright. So now I'm going to go to my questions. There's only 9 questions. I'm going to look at them and I'm going to say, I'm going to read the question and figure out what the key words are. It says, in this sentence from passage 2, what does mass mean? Alright, so what are my key words? Sentence, passage 2, mass mean. Number 2, which statement does not provide evidence that Antarctica has extreme temperatures? So which statement does not provide evidence that Antarctica has extreme temperatures? Number 3. What can the reader conclude about the fact that Antarctica doubles in size during the winter? What can the reader conclude about the fact that Antarctica doubles in size during the winter? Whew, I'm struggling today. Jordan, Amari, y'all gotta wake up, guys. Number 5. Antarctica is a continent in the southern hemisphere. This continent experiences only 2 seasons. What statement explains why Antarctica only experiences 2 seasons? What statement explains why Antarctica 2 seasons? Based on the photograph of supplies and the paragraph about survival in Antarctica, what can the reader infer? Based on the photograph of supplies and the paragraph about survival, what can the reader infer? Number 7. What is the meaning of the word residence as used in paragraph 5? Meaning word residence, paragraph 5. Number 8. Since Antarctica is tilted away from the sun during its winter, what happens to the continent?
My sister class is down
Since Antarctica is tilted away from the sun during winter, what happens to the continent? And then number 9. What text feature helps the reader to locate key details about
there.
Antarctica?
Jordan and Amari.
You are not to be telling somebody else what to do. That's my job. What text features help the reader locate key details about Antarctica?
Details.
Text features, key details about Antarctica. Now, let's go to the actual passage now. And let's read and put in our important information after we read each chunk. We're on page 159 in our green and white reading book. Antarctica is the 5th largest of 7 continents on Earth. Jayana, sit up, baby. Amari, sit up. Amari, stand up, bud. If you need to, stand up. We are on page 159. Alex, sit up, please. Thank you, sir. Antarctica is the 5th largest of the 7 continents on Earth. Antarctica is located entirely within the Antarctic Circle and surrounds the South Pole. It is as large as the United States and Mexico combined. This continent is surrounded by water and more than doubles its size in winter. Since most of its land is above 2,800 meters above sea level, Antarctica has the highest average elevation of all continents. In some places, the ice measures more than 4,000 meters. So what important information can we get out of just that paragraph? Sorry. Adjusting the camera. All right, Charles, what can we get?
It doubles its size in the winter.
All right, it doubles its size in the winter. Okay, what else can we get from that? Charles, you're still talking, weren't you, bud?
Yeah, it's 2,800 meters above sea level.
Okay, it is 2,800 meters above sea level. I'm going to put SL for sea level. Anything else?
He said, I'm done with this.
We're not done. You should be on page 159. We're reading and pulling important information out. Anybody else? All right. Next chunk says icebergs. Pieces of ice as large as small islands are found around Antarctica. These icebergs are huge ice chunks that float in the water. Only the tip of the iceberg can be seen above the water. Over 3/4 of an iceberg's mass is found below the water. So what's some important information?
Only tips of icebergs can be around the water.
Okay, only tips of the iceberg can be seen.
Good morning, Ms. White.
Good
Do
morning.
you have any of these you haven't had a chance to read to the office?
No,
Thanks.
I turned them in. What else? Gabby?
Over 3/4 of an iceberg's mass is found underwater.
All right, over 3/4 is underwater. Alex, sit up, buddy. I mean, he about to fall off his chair. He's so sleepy. Okay, let's go to the next chunk. It says graphic information. Jayana, sit up, baby. Jayana. Jayana, sit up, baby. All right, so next chunk. Antarctica is the coldest of all the continents and contains about 90% of ice in the world. This continent has 6 months of daylight and 6 months of darkness. Because Earth revolves around the sun and is tilted on its axis, Antarctica is tilted away from the sun during its winter. The coldest temperatures occur at the end of August because the sun only shines for a few hours during each day. Antarctica is tilted towards the sun during the other half of the year. So, what's some important information we can get out of that? Christopher.
They have 6 months of sunlight and 6 months of darkness.
All right, 6 months of sunlight and 6 months of darkness. That makes a difference,
Yes.
especially in the size of things. All right, what else, Sebastian? Yeah.
Contains about 90% of the ice in the world.
All right, it contains about 90% of the world's ice. 90% of the ice in the world. Looking this way. All right, what else? Anything else? All right, let's go to the next. Oh, Christopher, got one more.
Antarctica is tilted towards the sun.
It's tilted away from the sun.
Tilted away from the sun.
In some of those months, not all the time, during its winter.
During the heavier
During winter. Which we'll actually talk about the tilting of the Earth this week in science. But we'll get there this afternoon. Okay, next paragraph. It says climate. It says neither trees nor bushes grow in Antarctica because of the frigid temperatures. The average temperature at the South Pole is negative 57 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, wait. Let's try that again. The average temperature at the South Pole is 57 degrees below zero, or negative 57 degrees Fahrenheit. There are some places in Antarctica that are as cold as negative 126 degrees Fahrenheit in the winter.
I would bring my whole room with me.
The average summer temperature in Antarctica rarely rises above 20 degrees Fahrenheit. Most precipitation on this continent falls as snow. Strong winds prevent the measurement of the snow, often cause blizzard. There is more blowing snow than snow falling from the sky. Blizzards result in whiteout conditions, making it almost impossible and quite dangerous to explore this continent. All right, so what's some important information we can get out of that paragraph? So,
Neither trees or bushes grow in Antarctica.
okay. No plants. We'll just put no plants because, that's trees and bushes. No plants grow because of what?
It's so cold.
Because of the temperature. All right, what you got, Camille? Oh, you were stretching. Okay. What the type of precipitation that they see? They mostly have what?
Blizzard.
Blizzards or snow. Snow. Blizzards.
Snow blizzards.
We're not talking about the blizzard you get at Dairy Queen. We're talking about kind of like a snow tornado. Yep. We know that it's extremely cold. Extreme cold.
And my mom was thinking about taking a trip there.
And then let's go to the next paragraph about survival. It says, while Antarctica does not have long-term residents, tourists do visit the continent. It's so cold that people might freeze to death if they remain outside for a lengthy period. Most of the visitors to Antarctica are scientists who study the climate. They have special clothes that allows them to work outside in the icy weather. Without these special clothes, they could not survive the cold. All right, what's important information we get out of that chunk? Nathan? They have special clothing. Okay, what else we got?
Scientists study
If you can't pay attention during my reading lesson, I'm going to take your recess time so you can do it during recess. What else is important? You got a question or are you stretching again? All right, Camille, what you got?
that most of the people who visit are scientists.
All right, most people that visit, mostly scientists that visit because they're doing research. All right, Sebastian, what you got?
They have special clothes to protect them from the wind.
Yep, they got special clothing that protects them from the climate or the extreme cold. Nathan?
If they stay there for too long,
They could possibly freeze to death. Can't stay outside long. All right. Jayana, you got important information from the text? What? Well, you should have asked if you could move up, and I would gladly let you. But that's okay. We're learning. And then last two paragraphs, last chunk. It says animals. Not all animals can live in the freezing water of the ocean surrounding Antarctica. Some of the animals living in Antarctica are penguins, whales, and seals. These animals eat food from the sea and survive the cold waters because they have layers of blubber to protect them. Antarctica is unique. It is its coldest, windiest, and most elevated of all continents. Scientists continue to study Antarctica as this icy region provides a natural laboratory for research that cannot be completed at any other location on Earth. All right, Nathan, what you got for me? All right, not many animals can live there.
thought we got to the bathroom at 9:20.
We do, but I'm still in the middle of reading. Sebastian,
They have layers of blue to protect.
blubber. They have a layer, which is fat. Layers of blubber that helps them blubber. That's how you spell it, right? Yep. To help survive. All right, Christopher.
Scientists are still studying Antarctica.
Say that one more again.
Scientists are continue to study Antarctica.
Scientists continue to study because there's not climates like this in anywhere else. Continue to study in Antarctica. All right, so we're gonna stop right there. We'll pick this up tomorrow. We're gonna go to the restroom and then we're gonna get into math.